Welcome everyone to another episode of Mario Kart Tour. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's episode, I'll be taking a look at the new tour preview. We have the Piranha Plant Tour. Petey Piranha is making his grand entrance into Mario Kart Tour. It's so exciting. So exciting, in fact, I'm going to give control of my rubies this one time to you, the audience, right? If we can get to 200 likes on this video, I will pull for Petey Piranha. So, click the like button, and that's the same as clicking fire on the pipe with my rubies. How exciting is that, right? And then in addition to that, we have a trailer for the Mii racing suits, as well as all of those token shop pipes. We've had a lot of fun pulling those in the past. Can we get our luck back though? That's the question. The last one was a little bit cold in terms of that. But let's start off with the trailers and see, Piranha Plant Slide from the 3DS Mario Kart 7. And it looks really lush here, and it has that cartoony aspect to it in that thumbnail image. And I'm really digging that, honestly. I think that the Mario Kart games that really call to me in the past have had that kind of bright aesthetic to them, right? Because that really kind of enhances the fantasy and cartoon element of these characters. Mario Kart Double Dash, the one that Petey Piranha originated in, had that lush, vibrant color to me, and that always stood out, even over its successor, Mario Kart Wii, which had more of that artificial lighting going on. So, really love to see that they brought that kind of aesthetic to this course. And let's just go into the trailer and see what we're going to be looking at here. So, all right. He's got the pipe cart, which is really cool. Going to be a big size hitbox in there. Wow, I like the way that the water looks coming out of the pipes there. So that's going to be the week 2 pipe right there. We have this set of 3 Marios and carts. It looks like a new Streamliner's coming to the game. A special pipe there with Bowser Jr. as well as Kamek and a pair of Shy Guys. It looks like the rest of the items will be in the packs in one way or another. So, yeah, that looks really cool. And what's the special skill going to be on Petey Piranha? We'll have a good clue on that when we jump over to the Mii Racing Suit trailer, because I guess I just swing back like this. Yes, used to go to the YouTube app, and now it goes to the browser. So here we go. Taking a look at the trailer here, and kind of funny with the polka dot bottoms on that. Looks a little bit funny. Boomerang is the special skill. So there you have it, folks. It follows the trend of Mario Kart Tour, where they bring in a boomerang driver after a coin box driver. They've been doing this now since Kamek was followed by Yoshi Kangaroo. And as is the case here, they're repeating it again. In my personal viewpoint, it would be more appropriate for it to have the Lucky 7 special skill. There's a little bit of a debate there within the community, and I think it's a healthy debate because on the one hand, they're both fantastic special skills, right? The one is very easy to grind for. Lucky 7 is a fan favorite for sure. That's why there's so many Lucky 7 drivers in the game. Boomerang has that really enormous scoring potential with it. But it is definitely on the grind intensive side, and it can lead to burnout among players who go for that tour in and tour out, whether in ranked cups or particularly in the all cup rankings. I definitely know that was the case for Bolt, who had that top 25 finish as a free-to-play player. Who remembers that? Very exciting stuff, right? And then we see in the next tour, we're going to have 2 new Mii Racing suits. So these waves just keep coming in droves. We're going to go well beyond the point of the original 24 that were data mined. We'll see where the limits are at with regards to the base points cap, but that's going to be the cheap Mii Racing suit, and it's going to be the Dolphin Mii Racing suit. So that's hinting that the tour after the Piranha Plant Tour will be some kind of a marine tour, right? So there's a lot of tracks still that are beach themed or even like Daisy Cruiser, and in the data mining as well, there's suggestion that they could be ramping up towards the possible introduction of Mario Kart 8 tracks in Mario Kart Tour, which would be a first. There are none, and I haven't played Mario Kart 8, so that would be really mind-blowing if that were to happen. That's not my expectation, but I will admit that there is still, you know, a small percentage chance that we could see that, given that there's a new element in which, you know, when your character and cart interact with this element, it turns on a permanent gliding feature, which is meant to simulate anti-gravity from Mario Kart 8, and then you interact with another element further on in the track, and that will return you back to normal. So I'd be really surprised though, since that was so recently data mined, we haven't even talked about it yet here on the channel, for that to come in with Dolphin Shoal at that point. So I would imagine we're going to probably see something in the form of a retro course prior to Mario Kart 8. But those are my thoughts on that. Yeah, let's just go right into the pipes now. Oh my goodness. It's been quite a tour with Bangkok. I think it's phenomenal. The one course that I relate Bangkok to, in addition to all the ones that I did in the reaction, was Ninja Hideaways, right? Because you have all the different pathways. You can go the planks on the right, the planks on the left. You can take the bridge, and there's multiple ways to get up to the bridge with those various staircases. Some of them lead to more action counts. Some of them are quicker routes. They're optimal in multiplayer. So really cool stuff. I like when the tracks are dynamic like that, and hope to see more great original content from the Mario Kart Tour devs as time goes along. So let's fire away here. We have enough to go well into the 20 range anyway. So we're gonna get to those 500 token pipes. We start off with the green though. We always start off pretty darn cold though, but that's pretty sweet. 2 glider skills for the super variety. Very, very nice. I think that's maybe the first time I've ever pulled that. Yeah, I quite like that. Maybe it's a sign of things to come. I would be very appreciative of that. Oh, 3 rubies. Fantastic. We just recently crossed the milestone. I shared that moment on the Discord. It's kind of low-key for me. Look, I don't keep track of the rubies on a tourly basis. The folks who really know me, they know I discontinued the count on my spreadsheet. This is the middle of last year, so you know, that doesn't have a significance to me. And I know a lot of people ask, why do I do it? And it's simply put, there's 2 reasons for that. It's principle, right? And that I'm a Kong favorite driver. That's how I base my account, right? And they haven't done anything with those characters in 2 years. You know, just a few buffs for DK Jr. just to, you know, elevate his value to the modern standard. But that's, you know, very limited selection overall. If you're talking about a whole new character being represented there, significantly more course value than just like, okay, DK Jr. got a little bit extra on that. And I meld my gameplay where it's not just the gameplay too, but it's also my approach, right, with the emotions. Like, you folks that have been with me for a while, you know how disappointing some of those tour previews were for me last year, when, you know, at points in the calendar when they would normally do tropical and Kong themed things, it was a big strikeout every single time, and I have to base that all on, you know, where my emotions are at the game. So I've kind of taken a step back from that, which is just fine, right? You want to make sure everything is lined up, and I've been enormously happy playing the game and sharing these experiences with you. Look, you don't have to pull constantly to be excited. If you feel the need for that, if you can't enjoy the game without engaging and interacting with that element of the game, strongly recommend you to look at a broader picture with things, because this game does prey upon tactics that are used to get people addicted to things, right? So that is gambling. And we've talked about this on my streams on Discord. Actually, the Netherlands is looking to ban gacha games, right? So currently Mario Kart Tour is available in the Netherlands. Likely, if and when that law comes to pass, if Mario Kart Tour is still active, I'd still imagine it would be a playable game, but then they might refuse transactions with finances in that regard. So that's a developing thing that will take a while, right? That's not something that's just going to happen immediately. It takes, I'd imagine, a long time to put that law into effect. It's already been the case for Belgium, right? They don't have Mario Kart Tour in Belgium. And the other side of it, of course, is strategic. Because if I am planning my strategy around those things, I don't want to have that depreciation on just like things littered around my account. So I'm going to go all in when that time is available. I'm very patient for it. And if it doesn't happen, then I haven't been getting worked up all this time over it, right? We just share these nice, enjoyable moments together here. Let's go. Okay, so we're hitting it with the super gliders. That's okay. We're getting an error, and that's because we have the tour reset. You won't be able to see the time locally, but I think I'm going to have to reset manually. And then maybe we can fire off of today's challenge pipe if things don't go so hot for us, right? So get an extra freebie in the mix here. All right, and new daily selects too. So actually, let's check out the daily selects, and then we'll go back to firing on the pipes. It's funny, the people on the stream, you know, I said I haven't been getting high ends, and I used that quick ticket with the expectation of, okay, so I burnt through a couple more supers, and we know that you can only circulate supers that you haven't already seen. I said I'm expecting to see high ends in my shop. Like I called this. Y'all know that. So funny. Anyway, those aren't the kind that I was going to buy, though. And I specifically called, too. I said they're not going to be tickets. I said they're going to be some trash, like the Circuit Special. Close, right? Pretty close to that. We have their number pretty good here. And we have a gold pipe. So, we're on the board already in the first 10. That's a good feeling. Will it just be another cap ticket? Yes, it will, but it's a cart cap ticket. So we know that's the most dynamic part of my strategy. It's the one that I've kept most up to date as time has proceeded, because the options are most plentiful there, and with the existing options that already exist for me, I've been able to make some moves there. So let's go. Yeah, we're not even up to 100 tokens yet, so that's fantastic. All right, more cart tickets. That's fine. Getting that normal pull. So that's why I never complain about the skill up tickets, even for the normal or for the super, because it's like if I pulled the glider normal tickets, that's like pulling that parachute 3 times. There you go. So the case in point right there. I always feel like I'm having a conversation with the game itself. It's amazing. It's like how these things just interact with what I'm thinking about at any given time. This is nice. I've been avoiding buying this in the shop because I don't want to use the 2,000 coins on it. Level 6 on this glider. I still have quite a bit of use for the question block glider, so that's very nice. All right. Yeah, we're definitely hitting it on those normal tickets. All right. Eventually, I'll probably apply those super driver cap tickets to other commonly recurring characters for the cup boost for ranked modes, particularly ones that are in the daily selects, like Toad, for instance, is one of the fairly common features that's out there. Okay, so we're going to break things up a little bit here. I don't like how we're going on with the item tickets 2 in a row. That's not too good. So, I think, what else can we talk about? There's this pipe up here, right? So a lot of folks might be saying, is this worth pulling on, right? since I haven't talked about this yet on a video, I will say that Sunshine Mario is year 1 syndrome value. If we scroll through this, you will see a lot of Nitro courses. Bangkok Rush, Singapore Speedway, Tokyo Blur, 3, 2, LA Laps, all of these different ones, right? And then you had all of the Anniversary 1 tracks that got added to his value. So really not much to see there. This is the one character of value, but he's been in a few pipes already, right? He had his initial debut pipe. He was in the special pipe, which I did the Luigi guide for. Boomerang skill, and this is one of the best boomerang drivers in the game. So really quite outstanding value. It still has a few unique tracks among the Elite Plus special skills. In addition to several of these being boomboxable, that's for sure, because it does have quite a few that overlap with the coin box. The sneaker is one that got really kind of yucky value. Overall, we see quite a bit of Nitro value and not a large track selection for a cart. I was almost going to say a shoe. I'm just completely thrown off by this thing, right? Debuted back in February, so really has not panned out well. And then there's this. This is the one that a lot of folks are hot on, the tropical truck, right? And this is one of those things where it's coming into a week 2 pipe without a new character. Some people want to see this become something like a Silver King of a Ramby runner, right? And I'm going to say that I don't know if it's going to get to that level, because in year 3, the kind of value that we're seeing is not stacking up to the dominance of the year 2 items, right? Where things are just staying on top and continuing to get buffs while they're already on top. So, but I do think it's going to be a very good cart. I do foresee this eclipsing, 20 assumed value courses. And I could see it getting into that 30 ballpark for total courses with the Nitro. But once again, if you're going into a 100 pipe, it could cost 450 rubies for this cart. So you really only want to do it if it's very aesthetically pleasing for you. And by the look of it, Dixie Kong has been asking for this as a new toy, but they don't really listen to Dixie Kong anymore. I don't know. I mean, she was one of their babies, right? They brought her to the game, but she's been asking for new toys for a while, and we have not seen anything. So that's been quite unfortunate. The Butterfly Prism, they offered this in the tier shop. I actually picked it up more for the middle shelf value than the top shelf, as it could potentially save you down the road there, but really not a good glider. And then this is an even worse glider, believe it or not. This was with the Funky Kong set. It's got a lot of just, well, it doesn't have a lot of anything in particular, but it does have a few Nitro courses, as we can see there. We can see 4 just in that frame, so not too swell there. So should you pull on it? Probably not now, considering if you haven't already, right? If you lack the conviction to go in for that tropical truck, spend 450 rubies on it, better off just to go in for Petey Piranha, which you can see me do once again by leaving a like, smash the thumbs up button on this video, get to 200, and I will pull for Petey Piranha. And in fact, if you get it to 300, I'll pull for the whole set, right? So it doesn't matter, I'll go in for the glider, I'll go in for the cart. So that's all in your control. Let's go, folks. What kind of a pipe are we gonna get here? We don't want item tickets, we don't want red tickets, so let's just get resource pulls, all right? We went pretty cold after that 1 gold pipe. Haven't been seeing the coins, but did pick up the 3 rubies. So if you do want to see me pull on that pipe, I suppose those 3 rubies will be directly contributing to that. There we go, gold pipe, very good, okay. Be nice just to get back to average, I think, and we're right around there at this particular point. So, will it be another cap ticket? Yes, okay, for the glider. So that's very good. I've been doing so well on getting the driver cap tickets, and we go back-to-back golds. All right, so I think we're going to be above average now, considering how many pipes we're going to go in for this whole time. So that's fantastic. Okay, back-to-back gliders. Let's just go right back into it. Can we triple dip? We double dipped. Nope, no triple dip. We ran out of dip, I guess. Unless it's a faker. Ooh, Ooh. Not at all, not at all. We have been getting quite a few supers though, but no coins this time around. That's a little bit disappointing, to be honest. If you ask me, do I rather have a lot of coins or those point cap tickets? I don't know. I kind of, well, with my coin situation now, I'm pretty secure with that. But overall, it would be nice to see a coin pull in these last three. So let's go see what we get here. Very cold. Extremely cold. And actually, I'm a little bit short. I didn't realize that. So we're going to do today's challenge, and then we're going to come back and fire off the final token shop pipe. We also have those week 2 freebies too. I completely missed out on those. So we're going to do that. But first we're going to go to today's challenge, then we're going to fire the token shop pipe, and then we're going to end it off, the grand finale, let's hope, on those week 2 freebies. Maybe Dixie Kong can have her wishes fulfilled. All right, so let's go. We have the King Boo Mii suit, which actually is probably my favorite of the Mii suits aesthetically. I do enjoy looking at this one. I wish they would do more with the King Boo character. You often hear me reference it along with the Kongs and Wario. There's a big fan following out there for King Boo. I mean, because the nostalgia for not just something like Double Dash, but you also have Luigi's Mansion, right? So, I mean, in some ways, I mean, it's right up there, probably even eclipsing Petey Piranha in some ways. And those two were kind of always forever associated with one another due to their status in Double Dash, both being unlockable, both being teammates that can use any of the special skills. So I admit I am a little bit surprised that they are doing Boomerang, even given the trends for Mario Kart Tour. It could still be Lucky 7, but I'd say a very small percentage chance. 2 Boomerang drivers in the same tour. It's interesting, but also a bit anticlimactic if they are giving away the skill like that, because in other instances, right, they haven't really had situations where they tease the character in the Mii suit that's also being distributed through the 100 pipe for that tour. So I do believe with that Lucky 7 hit, we should have gone over that. Maybe we'll go for the banana hit. Cross the finish line first, but that should have been the 12. So resource counts, we pulled coins. I think it's 500 coins, and we got exactly 12 tokens. So that's fantastic. And I was asking for coins too. It looks like we'll get it, but not from the pipe I was expecting it to. All right, so that's phenomenal. Let's fire off this last one here. Let's go. All right, we're gonna end on a high note with the token shop pipes. We got a gold. Okay, that's not too shabby. This is a kind of a rubbish cart, but I love the look of it. I just never get to use it. But that's fantastic because it's like a free ticket. Yeah, I like that. All right, that's very cool. So now, can we keep the hot streak going on these pipes? Should you pull? Maybe we should do should you pull based on how good these pipes are. What do you think? Put a little bit of peer pressure on intern 4 to put something good in these pipes, right? First one up is green. All right, so it all comes down to this. Second one's green too, no surprise there. All right, takes it to level 5. So everybody, if you want to see me pull on the pipe, you know what to do. Smash that like button. In addition to that, you can support the content here by subscribing. It will guarantee that all of the new content from Mario Kart Tour will enter your YouTube feed. So with that, I bid you adieu, and I'll see you all in the Petey Piranha Tour. Take care, everyone, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.